Welcome everybody to the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. Earn while you learn, and this tonight is Q&A, Wednesday Q&A. So as y'all can see, we are enjoying our time out here by the pool. Not in the pool now. Let me drop my tablet like in the pool. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and just kick off our Q&A. Tonight is all Q&A. This is Q&A Wednesday, so let's jump right into it. What questions do we have tonight so we can answer for you all?
Well, Calvin,
who wants to be first?
I have a question about Trucker Pass. I signed up.
About
and
Truckers Pass?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your question about Truckers Pass?
Just wanted to make sure I signed up correctly, because when I signed up, they sent me an email. And it just said they wanted me to confirm my email. I wanted to make sure I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, hold on. You signed up with Truckers Pass?
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of this.
No, you don't. No, you don't sign up with Truckers Pass. You just sign in.
And I did something wrong. Okay.
Okay, you don't.
Do I correct that?
Yeah, you don't sign up, because see what it is. If you sign up and you use our login trying to sign up, it looks like you're trying to sign up again. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's make sure you didn't screw up our account. Hold on.
Oh, please.
All right. Now, for everybody, on any of the load boards we have in the back office, you should not have to sign up, because we're already members. That's why we give you the access. If you're signing up, what's the point of you paying for our membership if you're going to go and sign up and then pay them again?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. So go ahead and just log in is what you need to do with our credentials. That's all you're doing. All right? Okay, let's make sure we still got our access here.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. Let's check to make sure we still got our access. Make sure it hasn't. All right. Truckers Pass. All right, you see that right there? Where it says username, password? That's your login. So all you got to do is just use that login. So when you go here, you don't go to sign up. You just go and log in. Okay?
Okay.
So for everybody, don't sign up for a new Truckers Pass account under our username and password, because all that's doing, that is telling them that someone is trying to sign up with an account that already exists. Okay. You see how that looks? All right, let's see here. Let's make sure we're not. Let's check here to see if we're in. Search online. See if it still pulls me up. Yep. All right, we're still logged in, so no problems there. Just make sure that when you all log in, you log in using the credentials that we already provide for you. Don't go and create another account, because then they're going to ask you questions like, okay, verify your email address, right? They probably sent me something saying that someone has attempted to create an account using your credentials. If this was you, ignore this thing. If it's not, let us know. That type of thing, okay? So make sure you all don't do that, all right?
Yeah.
Everything that we're providing you all with, you all already have access to it. It's provided for you in the back office. If it's not there, it doesn't need a login. All right? So, and if you're trying to log in and you're not getting logged in properly, that means that's simply because you're moving too fast and you're putting in something wrong. So go back, slow down, double check the credentials that we have provided for you, and just redo it slowly and the right way. Every time someone calls me up and says, hey, is direct freight down? I can't get in. Well, you can't get in because you're doing something wrong, because I can get in just fine. You know what I'm saying? So look, before you all go and start, sending the load board something saying I can't get in, or trying to do something unless you shouldn't be doing, double check the passwords and the username, and double check that you put it in correctly. Because 99.9% of the time when things like that happen, it is what? Human error.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's human error. Because if you got 3,000 plus students and they get in just fine and you can't get in, what does that tell you? It's human error. Exactly. It's something you're doing wrong. All right. So we seem to be okay with that. Our trucker's path is still working properly. So you haven't screwed anything up.
I was nervous. Thank you.
All right. Next question. What's our next question?
I got a question. How does the payment work, sir?
How does the payment work for who?
As for like processing payments, like so say
All right. When you're processing payments, what everyone needs to do is you need to go and you need to watch the video that on here. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and show y'all where it's at. You all need to go to. I'm using my tablet tonight. You all need to go up here to where it says more and go to your video library. When you go to your video library, you need to pull up this video. When you get to your video library and you pull everything up, you all need to go over here to where it says operational training videos, and you need to scroll over until you see the video that says invoicing. You're looking for the video that says invoicing, finding local deals, episode, nope.
How to get paid?
Yeah, how to get paid. Yeah. Where's that one at? Pitch Perfect Pitch.
I believe that's video number 4. I think it's video number 4. I'm not sure the exact
number. Attention services, consultant, stop whining, carrier invoicing. All right, that's one right there. See what it says, carrier invoicing? Y'all see this one? Y'all see it? How to get paid. That's the picture. The picture of it says how to get paid. That's how you know what when you watch. So we try to do a pretty good job of matching the image up with what the video is about. So that one is about how to get paid. Now, in how to get paid, what we are doing is we are sending you all over to Square. We are showing you all how to sign up with Square, okay? And don't go to the Cash Me app. Go to the squareup.com. Okay, you all need to go to squareup.com. Okay, if you're having trouble finding it that way, go to our Facebook page and scroll down until you see these sign up with Square. Okay, the little thing you click on, you all can sign up with Square. And you're gonna go to that, and once you get to squareup.com and then you sign up for it, you watch that video. So we show you how to do what? How to create your invoices. Like, see, here's your invoices. I'm sorry, I hit virtual terminal. I don't know how I hit that. Let's hit invoices. There we go. Invoices. We show you how to hit invoices, and then you can set up your invoice guide. You can create your invoices, right? You can create your invoices and all that type of stuff. When you create your invoice, you're just gonna click here where it says create an invoice, and then you basically just go up there and you type in who it's gonna be billed to, your client, right? And then you're gonna put, now if you put their client's name and the email address, it's gonna pull up them and the email. Then you're gonna come down here and you're gonna put in what you're gonna put in. This is just my my default, because most of my invoices are to you all. So my default is already in there, but you can set up your invoice page. Now to show you what an invoice looks like, let me pull this off here. Let me show you what one of the invoices look like from, let's see if we can find one from a year ago. Let's see if we can find one from a year ago, from way back when. Way back when. Let's look at last year. All right, look at last year's invoices, and let's find one. But I gotta go farther back than that. let me just go to paid invoices. Okay, there we go, paid invoices, and let's go all the way back to 2018. And let's look for one that I had when I was doing the invoices with the carriers. Find a carrier invoice. I know it because it's not $19.95 or $39.95. It's going to be like a large amount type of invoice. when I find one. Let me find one that says something like 200 or 300 or something like that. That I know that's a carrier invoice that I did. But I'm gonna show y'all what the invoices look like when you set them up. But make sure you all go and you watch that video. Oh, come on now. I gotta go through all these invoices. Hold on here. Something's not right. I'm going through too many invoices here. Date. Oh, I got the date on. My bad, y'all. I got the wrong date in there. Let's see, all time. Here we go. Now. There we go. Nope, not today. I don't want the. I don't want the ones. I'm trying to get my order right. I'm trying to go back to my very first this week, last year. I'm trying to go back to 2017. There we go. All right, 2017. Here we go. Now, here we go. Now we're in the right. All right. Sammy Wall was one of the ones. Looks like SW Trucking. Nope, that's where I paid an invoice. Paid on, $845 paid in full to Sammy. That's one that I paid. I don't want to do that one. Our reasons that you completed 4 loads that were provided to you via. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. No, you know what? This was paid to us because he ran 4 loads. All right. So this is what the invoice is going to look like. All right. You create the invoice. Let me click on here and view the invoice. Let me share it first of all, and then I can. Let me share it. Let me copy it, and then let me share it. All right, here we go. It should pull it up and show us that invoice. All right. This is what it looks like once it's completed. Once you come on, really? I lose mine. It's not gonna let me go back and watch. It's not gonna let me pull it up. It's logging me out. Why did it log me out? Now, it don't want to cooperate, y'all. It's not wanting to cooperate with me. It's not wanting to cooperate. All right, let's try this again. All right, there it is. I got it. All right. As y'all can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, paid invoice. This shows that it's already been paid, but it kind of gives you an idea of what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. When you finish, you're gonna go in and you're gonna put in. You're gonna go to your which is create your invoice. You're gonna type in the name. All you're gonna be typing in really is the name of who you are. RBBS Transport LLC Dispatch. All right, it's gonna have your thing up top. Why? Because that is your account. Because you're gonna be in your account. So whatever you put in there, it's gonna put that up there already. All right, now. It's going to create an invoice number for you. So you don't have to make up any type of invoice number. It will always create the next number in. So you'll always have your descending numbers on your invoices, okay? All right? It's going to put the date in. So you don't have to worry about putting the date, nothing like that, because the date you created, it's going to put all that in. Now, you're going to have to type in bill 2. You have to type in who your client is, Samuel Wall, and I always put their email address there too. So I type in the client's name and put in their email address. I also put their cell phone number. That's why your dispatch agreement asks for their what? Email and SMS text number. Yeah, I'll explain that to you why in just a second. Then in the message area, you're going to type a little message to them. Type something that's professional, lets them know that, that everything is the way it's supposed to be. You're going to type our records indicate that you completed 4 loads that were provided to you via RBBS Dispatch Agent Courtney A. Phoenix. Okay, that was the agent who did this, and we was just, letting them know that that's who they was working with. The first load was load number 1, Allen Lou 921. The pickup and the drop. It had 2 drops, Charlotte, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, whatever, and that one was $2,300. The second load was GXI Logistics was the broker who provided them with that load, and it was on 926, and it was $2,100 from Beaumont, Texas to North Carolina. The third one was from Best Logistics from it was $2,400. It was $929 pick up in Raleigh to Houston, Texas. And the fourth one was C2 Freight, and it was on 310 on 10-3 to Dean, Texas to Fairview, Tennessee. The rate and $50, which means they owed what? $845 per hour dispatch agreement. See what it says? Per hour dispatch agreement, 10% owed to RBBS Transport LLC. Please remit payment in the amount of $845 conveniently via credit or debit card. And then you have them all outlined down here, and you put them in your total thing. You go down to the bottom, and you're going to put in what the item was, and you put how much money they owe you for that item, and you put them all down there, and it totals it up for you. It does all nice, neat, and where it's supposed to be, and it gives you where they can pay it. All they got to do is click on it and pay with a debit or credit card. Makes it very easy. The money just deposit the money right into your account. Now, what you're going to do is when you create these invoices, you're going to be attaching some documents to it, okay? You're always going to attach some documents to these invoices. Let's go back and look at some. Hold on here. Let's look at some that's got the documents attached. See what we got in November. What do we have in November? Anything in November? I just want to do 2017. They're doing too much here. Nothing in December. I'm getting a red line here. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm getting a red line here. Unable to pay invoices. Please try again. I might be going back too far, y'all. Did I lose y'all?
No.
No, y'all are still there. All right, but you get a good idea of what I'm talking about. And basically, what you're going to be doing, you're going to make sure that's reoccurring. That's a yearly payment. But basically, what you're going to be doing with the invoices, when you create your invoices, all you're going to be doing is going to your Square account, and you're going to be creating your own invoices, and you're going to be when it's time for you to send those out to your carriers, you're going to create them, and you're going to send it right from your Square account. You're just going to send it, and then you can copy and paste that link where it says share, and you copy and paste it. And then what I do is I get on my phone when I want to text it to them, and I pull up my Square account on my phone. Then I go and copy and paste the invoice share link. I click share, it pops up, I copy it. Then I go and paste it into the text messaging, and I text message them, and I type a little something saying, invoice for load number blase from whatever your company name is, Quick and Transport LLC, and you click here to remit this invoice within the next 24 hours or 40 hours or whatever the case may be, or however quick you want to be paid. That way, you got a text copy of it, right? And they got an email copy of it, so they can't say they didn't see it. And Square would tell you if they have opened it and viewed it already. See, that's how I know if y'all open y'all invoice, if y'all looked at them, like some of y'all be late on your invoices, and I look at it, and you tell me, well, I didn't get it yet. Well, I can go to my Square account and look at it, and it tells me, oh, you viewed it on such and such day at such and such time. You know what I mean? So that's why, look, Square is great. Square is great. It seems like it was built specifically for the logistics industry. I mean, they really, their platform, being able to take payments like that with all forms of payment, credit, debit, you know, American Express, Discover, Visa, MasterCard. If it's got a logo on it, you can process it through Square. You know, you can send your invoices. They look very professional. You know, they give you that professional appearance, and they give you clout within the industry. And you're able to attach to your invoices a copy of the dispatch agreement, the originally signed dispatch agreement. You're also going to attach a copy of the confirmation rate sheet, and you're going to attach a copy of the BOL. These are all credentials that let the carrier know that you have everything you need in case he decides he wants to buck you. You can take all the information, you can file a claim with the Federal Motor Carrier Association and DOT and with the Federal Bond Service, and you can file a claim against their authority. Okay? So, and no carrier wants, because once a claim gets filed against the authority, guess what? They have to be put on hold. They can't run any loads until they clear that up. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I like Square. Okay? All right, but go back and watch that video. It goes into depth, you know, it goes into depth about, you know, how to do it, step by step, all that type of stuff. All right? All right, next question. Does anybody else have a question? Hello? Okay, now if you have a question, you got to speak up. You got to speak up. You got to speak up. Okay, I hear you.
Hello?
Oh?
Yeah.
Hello? Hold on here. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you all. I mean, I can hear you all, but you're talking really, really low.
Yeah, I was saying, if you can hear me, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. Do you guys still process payments?
Do we do what now?
Do you guys still process the payments? Because I read that you guys process the payments on the
No, we don't.
So
no, you probably read you probably listened to an old video. We used to process the payments, your invoices. We used to process them when we were getting a cut. We no longer get a cut from your booking of freight. We don't touch your money. You keep 100% of everything you earn, right?
Okay, yes, sir.
So therefore, we don't process your invoices because we can't. DOT says that you all don't work for us. And because you all don't work for us, we cannot be processing your invoices. We cannot receive any type of revenue for any type of work that we do for you all other than the subscription and the enrollment. Because you all are just paying for access to what? Our tools and resources and things that we provide to you as a consulting firm. We are not working with you in the capacity as a dispatch firm or a freight brokerage firm or anything in the logistics industry other than consulting. Okay?
So bottom line, it's just up to that driver just to pay it.
Well, even if we were doing your processing, it still depends on the driver to pay you, right? Bottom line is, that's what dispatch is. Regardless of how you send them the invoice, regardless of who's processing, you're still depending on the owner-operator to pay you. Bottom line, I don't care who you got to do your invoice. You can hire Quicken Loan, you can hire a CMS system, you can hire a lawyer or anybody else to actually do an accounting firm. The driver or the owner-operator still got to do what? He's got to pay you, right? So by you doing it yourself or you having an accountant do it, it ain't gonna change that fact. And it's not gonna increase it's not gonna decrease the chance of someone trying to stiff you or increase the chance of everyone paying you, because that's not gonna happen in every business. I don't care what type of business you own, from the convenience store to a lemonade stand. You're risk of somebody trying to cheat you out your money, man. That's just business. You know, I just had a conversation with someone who had joined our platform, but then they left our platform and then they wanted to come back to our platform. And they was telling me that their concerns were, what if somebody steals my MC number or my DOT number? I'm afraid of that. Then you shouldn't be in business. If you're afraid of taking risks, entrepreneurship is not for you. I don't know what other way to say it. You need to go find something safe to do, like a job. You know what I mean? That's why 90% of the population works for someone else, because they're looking for something safe to do. Okay, they don't want to be entrepreneurs. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to take that chance to create independent wealth. They'd rather just still be working for someone else and being paid 2% of the production that they provide. You understand what I'm saying? And so if they're aware, you know, I'm afraid that they may not pay. Well, guess what? You might as well stay in bed, because you run the risk of slipping and falling and breaking your neck when you roll out of bed every morning. All right? Ain't nothing you do come with guarantees. You know, I guarantee you, the people that died yesterday, the people that's dying today, they have plans for tomorrow. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. Okay, so nothing comes without risk. Okay, especially anything that's worth having. Everything that's worth having comes with a level of risk. Okay, being an entrepreneur or being a business owner is you have to live outside of your comfort zone for a period of time. Okay, the best definition that I ever heard for entrepreneurs is someone who's willing to live a portion of their life the way other people won't, in order to live the rest of their life the way everyone else can't. That's the best definition I've ever heard. And you can look at me as an exact example of that. You all see the early videos of me when I was living in a storage unit for 9 months, building this platform, building this business. How many people do you know will move out of their townhome and move into a storage unit for 9 months? How many people do you know would do that? You see what I'm saying? Not very many, because they're not willing to live the way I did for 9 months, to sacrifice and to build so I can live the rest of my life like y'all see me now. I'm out by the pool. I never have to get up in the morning and go to work anywhere where everybody else is driving to work. I'm hanging out by the pool. I'm in the gym. I'm in the park. I'm on vacation. I'm still doing what? Booking freight. I'm still doing what? Talking to my students. I'm still doing what? Shooting my videos. I'm still doing what? Collecting a paycheck. Getting paid. And getting paid well. Because I spent that time sacrificing, living my life the way the way most people would not live, in order to live the rest of my life where they cannot live. You understand? So don't ever be afraid of the risks. The risks are what makes you great. Plain and simple. Now, that's an original. Y'all can quote me on that. That's an original by Calvin Butler. All right?
So who pays the driver?
Who pays who?
What's that, sir?
You mean who pays you?
Oh, the driver. No, I said who pays?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Who pays the carrier?
Yes, sir.
The broker, the shipper, the broker, the factoring company.
Okay.
All right. Go to your back office.
Okay.
Have you watched the orientation video?
No, sir. I haven't got a chance to watch the orientation video.
Okay. You haven't attended any of the orientations, right? I can tell you haven't, because of the questions you're asking. Okay. Look, people, you all have to follow. You have to follow the steps. Okay. Follow the steps. When you join issue, you got an email and you got a welcome packet. That welcome packet you all got, it gives you all of the steps that need to be followed. Don't jump around it or skip around it and try to go straight to the back office and try to do stuff. The steps are there for a reason. The steps are there for a reason. Follow the steps. You gotta crawl before you can walk. You gotta walk before you can run. You gotta run before you can learn how to drive. You gotta drive before you can fly. Follow the steps. They're there for a reason. The steps are there to get you acclimated to the system and get you knowledgeable about what you are doing. Because if you don't follow the steps, I guarantee, no matter how long it takes you to do the steps, if you don't follow them, it's going to take you 3 times as long trying to figure it out from the back end up. Okay, you know, my granddad used to say, boy, you're doing things ass backwards. You can't do that. Y'all ever heard that? Y'all ever heard that? Yeah, exactly. And my grandmama used to always say, boy, is you screwed on stupid? You know, not trying to call it out. Well, I'm just telling you, that's how I was raised. I had all those types of, you know, terms and stuff going around at me when I was young. You know, I'd be doing something, and my grandma was like, boy, you screwed on stupid. Okay, but yeah, follow the steps. They're there for a reason. Okay, step number 1, watch the orientation video. Okay, watch the orientation video. Step number 2, attend the Monday night live orientation. There every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Right? Step number 3 is what? Go to your back office site, follow the link, and follow the instructions on how to submit and your login, how to create your login, and submit it for approval. The next step is go to the Facebook page that we give you the link to and follow the instructions on submitting your request to join the chat group. The next step after that is it shows you about your straight dispatch, you know, license key, and it gives you the link to go and sign up for that. The next step after that is to do what? Attend, we tell you to attend, and then you log into your back office, and then just follow the instructions from there. Click on everything in your back office, learn where everything is. Before you come on and start trying to do this stuff, learn where it is. Click on this stuff, see what it does. Find out what it does, find out where it is, get familiar with your back office. You know, go and click on your load boards and all that type of stuff. When you've done that, then you do what? You go and you learn what? You learn your pitch. How much money do you need to move your truck? You also learn what? Your dispatch agreement, and then you learn your workflow. Because if you followed that welcome packet and you did what it said do, that's what you'll be doing. And then when you learn that, you got the workflow, so you know how to get a load from book to getting it paid on, which is what we're talking about now. But that because your workflow outlines that. It outlines it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, and so on and so on. All right? If you go and you pull up your dispatch agreement, you know if you're reading your dispatch agreement that you need to send them your dispatch agreement and your profile sheet. You know what they need to fill out, what you need to fill out. You know that you are going to be sending them the invoice, and they're going to click and pay you with a debit or credit card. You know that because it says it right there in the dispatch agreement. Right? And then you're also going to know by following the workflow who pays who. You know that when you send that BOL and the invoice back over to the broker is going to forward it up to what? His factoring company. A day and a half later, you're going to call the broker back. You're going to say, hey, Mr. Broker, I'm calling to check on load number, blase, blase, check my carrier status for the load number, blase, blase, blase. Right? That broker's going to tell you, oh, that carrier got paid yesterday. Oh, that carrier's getting paid today. Or that carrier is due to be paid on tomorrow, 2 days from now. And then you know from what? From the instructions that that's your time to do what? Prepare the invoice and send it over to the carrier and let them know that you have been told by the broker that they have been paid and you need to submit your invoice to them so they can click on it and pay you with a debit or credit card. All right, so if you follow the steps and, you know, just follow them, this is stuff that you will automatically know. All right, but you know, and in any business, when you're starting any business or doing anything, it is your responsibility to learn your craft. That's your responsibility. That goes back to what I always say. What do I always say? Never what? Make anyone else responsible for your success, and always take responsibility for your own success. Okay. All right, just to let y'all know, here's your workflow. Your workflow is going to be under your tools and resources. You click right here. Y'all see it's going to be, which one is it? The workflow is going to, no, that's not, it's not like that. I'm sorry. It's under documents, forms, and agreements. All right. Your workflow is going to be the one, there it is right there. The lady that's looking at the stuff right here, looking at her paperwork and stuff, that's your workflow. So when you click on that, what it's going to do? It's going to pull up your workflow of dispatch. Click the link, and there it is, right there. All the steps. Step 1. No, carrier, this is that. Only thing that's changed, you all don't send us anything. You do this yourself. You don't send us anything. So when you see email or copy to, don't do that. Anytime you see something that says, let RBBS do it, just replace that with, I do that myself. Okay? Just replace that with, I do that myself. When you see what it says, email to RBBS, just do that. Just replace that with, no, I keep that myself. All right? So just remember that. Anytime you see dispatch or RBBS transfer, just change that to, that ain't none of their business. So treat that like you, the Kermit guy with you Kermit. Okay? Yeah, I see that right there, but that they ain't none of my business. You know what I mean? That's how y'all treat that, all right? But that's your steps. I'll go in here and I'll change that for you all and upload it when I get a moment. Right now, I'm so busy right now, I can't tell you if I'm coming or going sometime. I literally, I get up on a Saturday thinking it's still Thursday. Mm-hmm. I lie to you not, but that's the price I pay, right? Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. All right. Any questions on that, real quick? Or next question.
Yes, Calvin. I have a question. On my question is, give me. I just had a brain fart. Give me a second here. Okay. On the carrier packet, do we send, once we fill that out for the carrier, do we keep that for our records, or do we have to give that to the carrier?
All right. When a broker tells you they need a carrier broker packet out, you are going to forward that over to the carrier. But when the carrier sends it back to you, it's going to hit your email, right?
Right.
So you automatically got a copy of it. Anything that comes through your email, you got a copy. Right?
How often do the carriers try to go around the dispatcher with,
How often do the what now?
The carrier would try to get around the dispatcher.
How long do they get along? How often do they get along with dispatcher?
I talk to a carrier about a load, and they like the load and everything, and I get the carrier packet from the broker, right?
Yeah.
So there instances that the carrier would try to get around me and send the carrier, send the information without me.
That's why you don't do any of that until you got a dispatch agreement in place. Follow the steps. The first thing you do after speaking with the carrier on the phone is what? You send them a dispatch agreement, right? Right?
Right.
That's a legal contract. That's a legal contract. Okay? Now, like anything else, now I'm not saying that's going to prevent, some three-legged dog carrier, that's going to try and do wrong by you. No. Because like I said, that goes back to like anything else. But it's not going to happen like 80% of the time. That's going to happen like what? 2% of the time. If you got yourself yeah, I mean, that's not going to happen. Look, and also that depends on, and the way you cut down on that is having good communication and developing a good relationship with your carrier. If you're finding your carrier paying loads, why would they risk severing that relationship? Let your carrier know. Say, look, Mr. Carrier, I got access to more than 100 load boards. Look, Mr. Carrier, I got access to a software that allows me able to find your loads at the amount of money you're looking for right away. That's how I find your loads so quick. Really? Can you give me that? I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's proprietary information. You understand what I'm saying? So develop good relationships with the carrier. So that's the whole point. That's the whole point of you becoming a better salesperson. Of you being able to call your carrier up and and just shoot the wet with them every now and then. You know what I'm saying? All relationships. What's the guy that's the billionaire guy? What's the name that does the book? He got the book. He says that relationships is the key relationships, building relationships has created more billionaires than any stock or any Fortune 500 company. It's building relationships. If you build relationships, this whole platform is based on what? Building relationships with the public, with my students, with people who are on YouTube, with the industry in general. Everything is about building relationships. The relationship that we have allows you all to tap into something that we're going to be coming up with pretty soon, which is what? The guaranteed career placement events that we're going to be doing 4 in each state. We're going to be looking for 5 instructors. Basically, you have these 5 dispatch firm owners or freight broker owners or logistic firm owner, and you have to offer your new employees the ability to work remotely. Okay, be able to work from their homes or their own office or whatever the case may be, and and you must be willing to come down at least 2 weeks at a time, 4 times per year, and give these courses, these class, and give these class courses, the testing and all that type of stuff, and then you'll be paid $25,000 for basically 2 weeks of work, 8 weeks. You're looking at $100 grand. And you also get to increase the size of your firm with people who you know that you help train. And we're going to need 5 in each state. So we have 5 instructors attending 4 events in each state in different, key cities within their state. And we want those cities to be, loaded with tourist attraction things that you can do outside of being there. Why? Because you're in these nice cities. You all want to be able to go out and have a good time. You want the students to go out and have a good time. You want it to be an enjoyable experience that benefits everyone involved. The students get guaranteed career placement. You all get paid $25 grand for 2 weeks of work plus bonuses. The government agencies that are funding this for their veterans or the people who are on HUD or the people who are on food stamps or the people who just got out of prison or the people who are on housing and all this type of stuff. They get to put these people in careers that gets them off of what? Government assistance. It saves them money. It helps everybody. But all that is done through what? Relationships. All that is done through building relationships. And if you can build relationships, the building a relationship has created more billionaires than anything. All right?
All right.
Any more questions on that?
Yeah.
All right. What's the next question? Well, let's let the young lady go first. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank you. Calvin, for that, to be a trainer, I understand we have to have our own firm, which means we will already, be LLC'd, our company name. I'm building towards that. But for just starting out, do I need to have my business name LLC'd before I begin? I'm brand spanking new.
Yeah, you should, because there are certain things that you're going to be doing within this industry that you're going to need that. Like if you're trying to, do the auto haul thing, and if you're not a broker, you don't have a DOT number or an MC number. You want to be a licensed business owner within your state. So when Central Dispatch checks your credentials, they're already there. You understand what I'm saying? So they're not going to let you on without certain types of credentials that you're proving that you are a licensed business owner, or you are doing what you say you're doing, or your business has something to do with the assisting individuals to relocate their vehicles. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The gentleman who's about to ask a question. And what's your question?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Mr. Collins?
I hear you just fine.
All right. My name is Thunder Polk. How you doing?
Hey, doing great.
That's good. I want to thank you for all you're doing. You kind of hit on 2 of the topics that I had questions for. And the last one, the young lady that she asked a question about getting your LLC set up for Central Dispatch.
Yeah.
What I didn't understand when I watched the video, you were saying that have your business set up to do this as a dispatcher starting off. When you get on Central Dispatch, you have to have another business set up that's entirely different from.
Well, yeah. You have to have some type of business that has that works in the service of doing what? Relocating vehicles. Okay, you're not going to get on Central Dispatch just by having a business that says, logistics. That's not going to do it. Because they're going to ask you certain questions. They're going to look at certain things. They're going to look for your, because if you don't have a DOT number, they have to show some type of valid reason for you being in their platform, being on their site. Because remember, Central Dispatch, they are very picky. They are very picky. They are not part of your regular. That load board is not like any other load board. It's not like any other load board. They operate, with their own rules. They're very picky, and if you screw up on their site, they can ban you, and you'll never get back on. And they're very choosy about who they let into their network. Okay, so in order to get into the network, I found out certain things that can coach you all on how to set up your businesses to where you can pass muster. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you can do it without them asking you too many questions. Like if your business is, I assist, military families with relocating, from one place to the next, or I have a college graduate relocation. I'm a college graduate relocation consultant or specialist, and part of my services is when college graduates, when they graduate, I help them to relocate their belongings to their new job or their new position or their new school or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm a family relocation specialist. Or I'm a household relocation specialist. Or I'm an automotive sales specialist where I help people to get approved or help people to find, their luxury cars at low prices. And one of the services that I provide is having that car transported to their location. So find something that you can brand with that type of service, and then you make sure you set up your LLC and all that stuff to be registered with your state, and make sure that is part of your corporate resolution. So when they pull up your stuff on Sunbiz, Florida, you pull up all the corporation, they pull it up, and your corporate resolution will state that in your tax ID number, when you state what the purpose of your business is, it's going to state that, so they have no reason to do what? Question you on that, right?
Right. Well, can you set up under like that logistics agency, that one business that you LLC?
You can, but if you're running if you tell them that you are in the logistics, if you're in the logistics industry, right? Central Dispatch might say what? Well, why don't you have a bond or a broker's number or a DOT or an MC number? Okay. You see what I'm getting at? But if you tell them that your service is some type of support service that provides a service for transporting vehicles, you don't need a DOT number to do that. Okay. You just need to be able to have access to the carriers, which they have, to pick up your clients, which you have, cars, and move them, right? That's why they have those three options there on Central Dispatch. Let's look here. That's why they have those three options there on Central Dispatch on how you sign up. One is you can sign up as a dealer or shippers, brokers, or carriers. Now, dealers and shippers can comprise of anything because, of course, the dealer is someone who has a dealer's license. But a shipper can be anybody. A shipper can be Joe Blow that needs to move his bicycle from point A to point B. You understand? Right. So that shippers is a catch-all, but you still have to be able to adequately, explain your business and be able to prove that it's a legitimate business. And the business is a legitimate business by what? Having a proper EIN number and having it properly registered as an LLC or licensed within your state. Got it?
Okay. Now, let's say if I do come in as a company, let's say for helping relocate vehicles for the military or something like that, and I noticed on one of the videos you talked about going to the different auctions, like Manheim.
Yeah.
Would that give me an option? Would that give me an opportunity to where I could go in there and actually bid myself?
No, you can't do that, man. No. You gotta have a dealer's license to bid at an auction. Yeah, you know you can't do that. No, you can't do that. That's not gonna. No, your job is to look. You're ready to turn. You can't shitter. Okay. You can't shitassher. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Okay. You know, you got to stick to what you say you're doing. You can't, you know, let's say you're moving cars and then you're going to use that as, hey, can I come and bid on some deals? No, you got to have a dealer's license to bid at these auctions. So you can get into those auctions. You can't even get into those auctions without a dealer's license. Okay.
Well, I guess what threw me off is you're saying that if I'm actually locating vehicles for
yeah, but you're not doing it. But you're not purchasing vehicles. You're just assisting people who already have vehicles. You're in the private industry, right? You're helping. If you're helping car dealers move vehicles, that means the car dealers, they already own those vehicles. If you're having a private person move their vehicle, that person already owns that vehicle. You're not purchasing anything. You can't take that and use that as a substitute for a professional license that you got to have to operate in a certain type of industry. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. Okay.
All right. That's like you can't be a broker you can't operate as a broker by saying you're a dispatcher. You got to have a bond. You got to have the insurance, right?
Right.
To take ownership of freight. You understand? All right.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but the other question, I don't mean to be so long-winded, but the other question as far as when you was mentioning we're working in the capacity as a dispatcher, and we're not manipulating the bids or anything like that, and the carrier is the one we had to get paid by the carrier when we're on Central Dispatch.
It works. No, if you're on Central, remember I told you. Look, remember I told you when you're doing the auto hauling, that's a totally different ballgame. Basically, you are a business because here's what happens: U-Ship is going to put that money in an escrow account when you win the bid, right? If you bid at $1,800 and you won that bid, right, and you know that on Central Dispatch, the carriers normally get $150, $200, $300, maybe sometimes $400 a car, but you bid at $1,800. Now that doesn't mean you're going to go on there and you're going to keep, $1,500 and pay the carrier $300. Don't do that. Okay, that's the quickest way for you to, get yourself kicked right out of Central Dispatch and off U-Ship and everything else. Okay, don't go in there trying to, basically take advantage of the carrier and just, for lack of a better word, assault them. All right, don't do that. If you are looking at an $1,800 payable deal, what I normally do when I got a deal like that, I would probably take $400 or $500, and the rest goes to the carrier. Why? Because all I'm doing is I'm just on there cherry picking, and I may be submitting 100 bids per day. You understand what I'm saying? And I may get, if I only win 10% of those bids, guess what? I've got 10 deals to post on Central Dispatch every single day.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm earning $400 per deal or $300 per deal, if I got 10 of them, I'm earning $1,300. I'm earning way more. You see how that works now?
Right.
I'm hitting my goal of $1,000 a day. And I'm paying the carriers great money, and you're getting a reputation on Central Dispatch as what? A big spender. You dad it. On Central Dispatch, you unc. Everybody know unc the one that come to the the family parties and he passing out $20 bills to everybody. That's who you is on Central Dispatch. You got a reputation of a company that pays well. So carriers are clamoring to do what? Run your loads. You see where we're going with this?
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, like I always say, this is chess, not checkers. You have to think in terms of chess, not checkers. It's not about, doing the 3 jump and like little Rudy says, king man. That's not what it's about. You got to be a Bobby Fischer. You got to be a chess champion. You got to be a chess master. All right?
Okay. Well, got one more. Going back towards where we talked about becoming a trainer.
Yeah.
What soonest is that going to take effect? We got a resume set up that you was asking.
Yeah, you need to send us, go to the page and send us your resume, send the training at the RBBSLLC.org. You go to the Facebook page, y'all see the post, it's in the back office, and they're all over Facebook. Y'all see the post and everything. Go to it and send us your resume, okay? Send us your resume. Also send us a letter of interest, basically explaining, why you think you'd be a good select, and then we'll contact you all back and have a little, phone interview session or whatever. This will probably be about a half hour or so, phone interview session, and then we'll let you know if we think you're going to be one of the ones or not. Because remember, this is going to be in all 50 states now, starting in February or March of this coming year is when we're going to kick this off. And then we're going to have 4 in Florida. We're going to have 4 in Georgia. There's going to be 4 in every state. And we're going to have a set of 5 trainers in each state. Okay? So it's going to be a team of 5 in each state that are going to be doing these, what's called state to state to state. Now, you don't have to live in the state you're doing the training at. I'm just saying it's going to be 5 in each state. So if you live in Florida and you're not picked for the one in Florida, don't get panicked, because you may get picked for the one in Georgia, or you may get picked for the one in Texas. That just means that you got to jump on a plane and fly to Georgia when it's time to do those seminars. I mean, you'll fly for $25,000 for a couple of weeks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Come
all in.
All right.
And the thing is there any type of training that we can do ahead of time that can kind of ensure?
That's going get your firm to the point of where you offer the things that we are looking for. That's what you can do. You can start working on, building your firm, gaining knowledge, booking freight, set up your firm, start, bringing in, get yourself some carriers so you can get some practical experience. So when it's time for you to teach this stuff, you will know this stuff. You won't be just preaching it, you'll be living it. You understand?
Definitely.
Calvin, what's the cutoff for us to submit our resume?
When's the cutoff? The cutoff is, before we hit the ground running with this stuff, we'll continually accept resumes. So you never know. Somebody may, something may happen. We may lose a trainer here, or someone may, decide to go off and do something else. I mean, you never know. That's human nature. So we'll always be accepted. But you want to get in on this, starting out. You want to be one of those people that get selected for one of the states right away, so you can go ahead and get your stuff ready and get acclimated to this. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I hate to cut y'all short, but look, I know y'all got a lot of questions, but this is just Q&A, and we have reached our time. We were actually 45 minutes, but we've gone an hour. I've got to get out this pool. They shut it down here at a certain time. This pool is not open 24 hours a day, so I've got to shut this down. But don't forget, Saturday is the 6 Figures Booking Freight from Home show, and that's 3 hours long. So there'll be plenty of time to ask questions. I promise we're going to keep it short this Saturday, so we can allot for at least an hour and a half of Q&A. All right?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. And if it's real important, just go to your consultation page on the back office site and book a private consultation. All right?
All right. Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you all. I appreciate y'all so much, and we look forward to seeing y'all on Saturday. And like always, y'all have a great night.
All right. Have a blessed one. Thank you.
All right.